Phillip, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like button, share this content, let that friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's including the Ice Walls. Come on. Yo, you thought I was gonna take a day off, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's hear it. All right. All right. Come on now. Stand tall or not at all. One way or another. Come on, baby. The name. Law Nation. Yo. They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Law Nation roll? I want this roll. Come on. Hey. Oh. Come on. Let me know where y'all from, baby. Let me know where you from. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Come on. All right. No pride audio, baby. Come on. Riggs, I see you, fam. Come on with it. 5, 4,
he a
3,
fan, he a fan, he a fan.
2.
He a fan, he a fan, he a.
Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. What we tell them, baby? What we got?
I got beef and
Bologna. One more time.
I got beef and
Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Don't hurt him, baby. Boom. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Ain't no party like a Law Nation party, baby. Today is a special day for Cole. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you and you and you and everybody, man. 187, baby. He's in the chat, man. Shout out to 187 as well. Yeah, and blow them fireworks away, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope all is well. I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday, 4th of July, Independence Day. I hope that you guys got a chance to see some fireworks. I hope that whatever you guys are doing in life that is very successful and is prosperous and all of that good stuff. But neither here nor there. Cowboy Nation.
let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go with it. All right. So here's what it is. Cam Newton, he got a podcast, right? And Cam have his independent thoughts about a few things. And we can argue and say, well, Cam don't know football. He don't know what he's talking about. But it hit home to what he had to say about Rain, Dakota Prescott, on the payment and what should be a situation to go through. And we're going to listen, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. And then we're going to talk about the rankings that the Cowboys are in. That's good. It's always good. And we're going to get things going from there. Ladies and gentlemen, put a 3 in the chat if you're okay today. Put 3 in the chat if you're okay.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
If you got the same stat line as Patrick Mahomes,
yeah,
something is clicking in big games.
Working somewhere.
Because I'm looking at this list too. The top 10 goes as follows.
Before he go through this, of course, you have Pat Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and he talking about the money aspect. Deshaun Watson, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herb, Goff, Burrows, and Law. 3 all day. I see y'all, man. 3 represent the 3 Super Bowls we won in the 90s, so that's why I said 3 is a good number, right? But I would tell you guys that out of this list, outside of Pat Mahomes, maybe a Joe Burrow, who will y'all take as your quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? Let's be real, man. You know, because I know y'all love Joe. Y'all love Joe. So that's why I said outside of Joe Burrows and Patrick Mahomes, you know. But who would you guys take off of that list? Because at the end of the day, I get it, man. Somebody, I can hear somebody way in the back say, man, I'll take Trey, give me Trigger Trey Lance, you know. Kevin, ooh.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
Kevin boldly walking out there saying, man, I would take Dak Prescott over Joe Burrows and them, you know. Yeah. Let's say it again.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Yeah. Who saw that video? Kendrick Lamar the whole time, you know. They
not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
It's something about that. It's something about that beat that make you do like this, you know. Kevin is Kevin by himself. Is Kevin by himself? JV boy, I'm not taking Joe Burrow. Ooh, so hey, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Stephen Carroll, come on, man. I'm rolling with Dak, man. Y'all 10 toes down on Dak, right? Okay. All right. So I like that fact that you know we talked about yesterday, the boot Dak, right? The boot. Cowboys quarterback, you know, whether or not his foot was swollen or non-swollen, whether or not it's deep sea diving and not deep sea diving. I do like my guy Jay Tuck. He's on vacation, but he still made a take on it. He said that Dak Prescott, the problem is, I'm paraphrasing, he's saying that Dak Prescott is literally just too nice, you know, because he can leverage this for a contract re-up. But, you know, Dak Prescott take the opportunity to stand tall and call Clarence Hill and say, hey, man, you know what? When I go in the water, you know, and I know my name is Rain Dakota Prescott, but my feet swell up, so that's why I got the boot on. Basically, I'm okay. I'll be here week 1 of training camp, etc., which is good. Chris saying that he would take Trey Lance. I feel you. I've been doing okay. Shout out to you, Lisa. So let's listen to the rest of this. Enough of me yapping.
Okay.
Yep, yapping.
Damn, it's only one of them that have a Super Bowl.
It's only one guy that has a Super Bowl, and there's a lot of guys on here that doesn't have a lot of playoff success.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sit up here and judge Dak Prescott on playoff success, and I'm looking at a list of guys that don't even have no playoff experience or not even a playoff win, come on. I would prefer Dak Prescott over Kirk Cousins. I prefer Dak over Kyler Murray. I prefer Dak over Jalen Hurts. Justin Herbert, Dak. Trevor Lawrence, I'm taking Dak.
Yeah.
So it ain't that what I think Dak to be. It's what the market dictates Dak to be. And
Man, he's speaking wisdom through the hat. Speaking so much wisdom, the hair standing up through the hat. You know, that brother speaking wisdom through the hat, y'all. I did this video earlier today, and there's a few people that got it mixed up. Like, granted, they say, man, Jalen Hurts belongs there, man. He been to the Super Bowl. I'm telling y'all right now, just because you went to the freaking Super Bowl doesn't mean that, hey, man, you should be painted into a gold jacket for a Hall of Fame, right? Granted, just because your team can't make it to the Super Bowl, that doesn't say that, hey, your quarterback is trash or your quarterback suck. There have been many of years for we can argue the fact that Rex Grossman made it to the Super Bowl on a 13-3 record of a team. Yeah. Man, and Versick, man, with the Oxnard Fund, man, I appreciate you, man. So the argument of, hey, he made it to the Super Bowl, make him elite. Yeah, he was on a team that went to the Super Bowl, of course. Yeah, so with that being said, shout out to you, Jay Versick. Your name will be entered in to win this beautiful helmet from 1960. You know, the first the first logo of the Dallas Cowboys, by the way. Appreciate you so much, man, for your support. And let me read this out. He says, I remember when Cam said last year Hurts was a playmaker, and the Eagle fans were hating on Dak. What are they going to say now that he prefers Dak over Hurts? It make them eat their beaks, you know. They're eating their beaks right now, you know. That's why I remain neutral on what Cam had to say about that whole Dak Prescott thing. I get it, you know, from what he was saying, but we still whooped him up on what he said, right? But we didn't take away with what he said. But I feel all of you guys that's listening right here. And here's the thing, though. Here's the truths that a lot of people don't want to hear. When you get to the Super Bowl, granted, we all are old enough to remember Eli Manning beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Was it just that Eli was better than Tom Brady? No. That was the team that was hot at that moment. Hell, Nick Foles them beat Tom Brady? So are you going to put an argument out there saying, hey, man, according to this, Nicholas Foles is better than Tom Brady? No, that's not the case nor the scenario. So many people get misguided with these things called quarterback rankings and things like that they miss the meat worrying about the potatoes. Granted, I can't take away. Let the AI speak. The AI want to get in on this AI.
J Versick $10. I remember when Cam said last year Hurts was a playmaker, and Eagles fans were hating on Doc. What are they going to say now that he prefers Doc greater than Hurts?
Man, they hurt right now, man. Yeah, they hurt. Matter of fact, I got someone that can really say,
Are you not entertained?
I'm hurt. Watch you say, I'm hurt. Watch you say it.
We answered, I talked stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna play that one more time for the Eagles with a hard fight they did?
Let's go Birds, fly Eagles, fly.
Hey, literally, he predicted who Jalen Hurts is. I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. Hey, man, that would never get old to me, man. Oh, my God. And then the bird trying to fly off the hat. You know, it can't move nowhere. Peter writing letters talking about how dare you do that to that bird, you know. But here's the thing, though. I get it, man. Look, if y'all have a crystal ball and y'all can say, well, you know, technically the next Cowboy player to win the Super Bowl as the quarterback is some guy named Mike Hohensee. You know what I'm saying? Then hell, I'll be like, well, where Mike at? Let's go get him. Let's go find him. You know, the guy that tried out for his team. But we don't have that crystal ball, right? But what we do have is this right here. We know for sure that through the preseason, regular season, that this dude number 4, if you put the right things around him, he can put up those good numbers, right? And when we are in the quote unquote postseason, we need some help. We need defense to stand tall, and we need run game. Just like with Pat Mahomes. I'm old enough to remember. Look, in the Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl, didn't you guys know that the Chiefs fumbled the ball 5 times? Didn't you guys know that there was an INT that the quarterback threw in that game? Didn't you guys know that the Chiefs still was able to climb out on top of that and still win? Right? But it seems as if, though, the Cowboys, when we go through some stuff, man, oh, my goodness, it's the end of the world. Oh, my God. I can't make this stuff up. But I would tell you guys, just like this, and I want to play this audio. Shout out to my guy, Dak Attack, because he did a full video on it. I'm just going to do the little clip notes on it, and I got to put the music in here because we don't get these type of longitudes and latitudes, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me get this. Boom. Yeah.
I do think that Lamar is unfairly criticized, and I think
Can y'all hear that?
We've never seen anything like Lamar Jackson. We've seen things that kind of look like Lamar Jackson.
We ain't never seen Lamar Jackson.
It's low, huh?
He's the only one.
It's low to me.
Too.
Michael Vick. We've compared him to Michael Vick. Compared him to Cam Newton. He's not like Cam Newton. He's not like Michael Vick. There's only one Lamar Jackson. For better or for worse, depending on how you like his game, but he is one of the most unique players that we've ever seen in the history of the NFL, and particularly that position that we have a very specific idea of what we want it to look like, even when the position sort of shifts, which it.
All right, so it's real low. But the synopsis of it, or the context of it, is that Lamar Jackson should be handled with kids' gloves, basically. That he should get all of the criticism that he get. You know, he shouldn't get all of the strap metal of criticism and all of this good stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, right, that I get all of that. I understand it. But here are the truths. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. We seen a Michael Vick before. We seen a Randall Cunningham before. We seen, let's say, Frank Tarkenton, Steve Young. All of those boys were quarterbacks that could run. Vince Young to a degree. We seen this before. And that's who Lamar Jackson is. A dual threat quarterback that disappears when it get down to the postseason. And the craziest thing of it all, that his entirety of his team don't wet the bed. Because when they get to the postseason, the defense still stand tall. They just don't go allergic and get blown out of the woodsheds, right? Hey, Eastside Harold, he's in the building. He knows everything about the Ravens and their defense. Boy, we didn't have a number one defense in a long time, dog. I wish we had run game. Give the Cowboys run game and defense. Shoot, come on with it, man. It's Riggs, baby. My guy, William Bernay says Vic was better than Lamar. Yeah. See, there's two Mike Vicks out there. That's the pre-dog Vic, the pre-dog fight Vic, and the post-dog fight Vic, right? That pre-dog fight, Vic, shoot, that dude was on to something, man. Hey, he went up to the frozen tundra, whatever, the Green Bay. It was a red-hot team, and people thought that the Atlanta Falcons wouldn't have been able to do anything up there outside of those elements. Shoot. Prime Vic was a beast, yeah. We had his number though, We had his number. Who's old enough to remember Cowboys when we played against Prime Vic? Boy, my boy D-Ware picked him off for a pick six, boy. Shoot. Boy, Terrell Owens put that dip on him, boy. Y'all remember that game? Shoot, they're going way back. Yeah. The Eagles Vicks was the best, was a beast too. Nah, I can't give you that. But I feel you though. Vic was okay. The real claim to fame over there as far as the Eagles Vic, because I think they had Vince Young, they had a few other guys too, and that was the quote unquote dream team statement. Remember that, y'all? We the dream team over here. Shit. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, Kevin says DeMarcus Ware was fire. Still sport that jersey. Yeah. Because D-Ware, he picked off Vic and ran it on in. I said, yeah. I think we won that game. It was a real good game too, by the way. But neither here nor there. Let me pull up the rankings, because every year the Cowboys are considered X, Y, and Z team. But what if I told you guys that's watching right now, that's listening with your ears, that this particular team, the Dallas Cowboys, they are still ranked in the top 10 according to PFF. And you can live in battle with your rankings and these sorts of things on how, you know, your team is better or for worse or what have you. And they got us ranked number 9. They got the Bengals, they got the Texans, they got the Lions, and they got the Ravens, the Jets. They always up there with the Jets or what have you. The Eagles, Chiefs, and the Niners. Now, this is based off of, I guess, the roster. Now, if memory served me correct, yes, Green Bay Packers beat us. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They beat the brakes off of us in that postseason game. But what that game itself tilted the scale on whether the Cowboys should be placed 9th or should they be placed 3rd or 4th, collectively. Because from what I can look at as far as a roster aspect of it, what the hell did the Bengals do last season? I need to know, man. But they got them boys up there. And I could see right now Esai Harrell could be mad about his Texans being 7th. Okay. If I'm looking at the Texans versus the Lions, I'll give you guys slightly above those teams, right? The Lions and the Jets. But I would tell you guys right now that I like this spot being 9th right here, and here's the reason why. This spot right here puts you in the top 10 for feel good. And it puts you in a desire to say, I want to be better at 9 than I am at 9, right? I want to be better than the 8th spot, the 7th spot, the 6th spot, the 5th spot, the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. And I think that is extremely disrespectful for PFF to put the Eagles up there. Disrespectful. Did the Eagles lose Hassan Reddick, right? Did the Eagles lose somebody else, an interior guy? Is that the situation and scenario? And they got 2 rookie cornerbacks, right? That's going to be on the edge. Now, granted, this offseason, they got Saquon Barkley, which is cool. I like Saquon. Yeah, I like Saquon. But what if I told you that the same type of hype that they gave Saquon for the Giants now spilled over to the Eagles? And I can't recall a time that Saquon put the fisticuffs to us, because I don't know, but y'all need to help me. Did Saquon ever put damages to the Cowboys, since he's been in the league? And I'm quite sure that he was more explosive on the front end of his career than he is now, right? I just need to know. I need to know. I want to know, man. I need to know. Because at this time, hold tight for me. Got a text, But Saquon comes with a doctor. Yeah, that's what it is. Did he have a supporting offensive line? That's measured. Hold on. That Ron Hopkins says, did he have a supporting offensive line? Yeah. When was he drafted? When was Saquon drafted? Was it 2017 or something like that? Or was it 18? He had to be 17, 18, right? So you mean to tell me the Giants Didn't draft the offensive line. Didn't move a single offensive line to help out Saquon Barkley. I'm just trying to be 1,000. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to happen last year. Hey, man, Evan Neal's, man, oh, my God. Andrew Thomas and them. Every time. Hey, man, this dude going to be he generational talent. Oh, man, sure, he's going to run through the Cowboys. That's all he needed was an offensive lineman. Okay, all right. Shoot. I'm just saying, man, I absolutely love the NFC East on how it's okay that during the offseason, every single year, hey, the Washington team, oh, man, they're going to be better than the Cowboys. Hey, man, watch out for them Giants. They're going to be better than the Cowboys. Look what they're doing. They got a better coach. They got a better offensive line now. They got a better running back. They got better quarterback. Oh, my goodness. Every year is the same song and dance. And then the only people that have been really consistent, if I can give them a cookie, been the Eagles. They've been consistent. It's really two teams, us and the Eagles, right? We've been competing against each other. Other people have been taking front row seat, eating popcorns, oodles, and noodles. But every year, oh, yeah. Hey, around this time last year, right before we got a chance to play the Giants, oh, man, Isaiah Simmons, hey, we just never had the kind of caliber of defense like Isaiah Simmons. And on top of that, sexy Dexy. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. How dare y'all call that man that name, right? and they coming off of a playoff win, right? So, and watch, Saquon Barkley, he's going to just run through the Cowboys, and I'm still waiting on it. So, my thing is, believe it or not, I don't think that Saquon is going to do as much damage as the other running back that you guys got for peanuts. Yeah, what was his name last year? I forgot his name at the tip of my tongue here. What was the name of the running back that the Eagles picked up for like $4 or $5 million? And he was looking good for the first pieces of the season. Yeah. But something happened down the stretch. And now the beautiful Eagles, the cry Eagles cry, to the land of miseries. Now they got Kellen Moore. Oh, yeah, DeAndre Swift, Jay Black. Yeah. Hold on. Appreciate you. Let me see what I got here. Let me see. Swift. Let me type in Swift. Yeah, pull that up. Hold on, let me type in. Hold on, give me 1 second right here. PFF. Hold on, give me 1 second. Saquon Barkley. Let's pull that up. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Working in the shadows over here. Okay, all right. Booyah. Okay, so he had 26 explosive runs. Okay, that's not bad. 31 forced missed tackles. That's damn near good. Okay, let me see. Okay, all right. Okay, I give him that. Okay, so with a better offensive line, he would do what Swift did. Okay. Let me see. 1,000, 5 tubs. Okay. I think they're going to be just about the same. Oh, okay, Saquon, but Law, you got to understand, he didn't have this offensive line. He didn't have these weapons on the outside. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. It looked like the same to me, 22 explosive plays, 43 missed tackles, forced missed tackles. He had a lot of fumbles, 3 of them, 5 rushing touchdowns, what he did in the receiving category. Okay, all right. Okay. Shout out to the Eagles. But Saquon is a more expensive DeAndre Swift, in my opinion. It's going to be more of the same. That's all I'm going to say. And my guy, when I have $100,000 to call it, he don't call him Kellen Moore. He call him Kevin Moore. Hey, Kevin Moore going to have him. He going to have that dude broken up and bruised. But that's okay. Because if they want to be crowned as the third team in the National Football League, then kudos and credence to them. Yeah. Hoo. But neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. I can see why they put the 49ers as the number one team in the league. They do a remarkable job every year of re-solidifying their weapons and their arsenal there. I can't go back and forth. I think that Brock Purdy, he should be more comfortable within the confines of the system going into his third year, I believe. Yeah. So I think Purdy is going to look better and comfortable in that particular system. My brother, when I talked to him, he's very glowingly of what they did in the offseason minus the offensive line. So we will see, man, what they're going to come up with. I think that this is a joke to a degree to not just give the position for the Chiefs to be the number one team in the league, though. You got Pat Mahomes. They went and re-solidified their wide receivers on the outside. I think they went and got a Hollywood. They drafted a receiver, Xavier Worthy. Guy can run a 4.2 something. The dude is fast, right? And then, of course, the tight end is still there. You got some weapons with majority of the pieces that they have. The only pieces that they lost on defense is Snead. I think that Snead was a really good guy. But I trust Spags over there to figure out another guy to elevate him. For some reason, that dude know how to develop DBs to a degree, So I'm not going to say they're going to fall off the map, but the secret sauce for the Chiefs, believe it or not, it's been their defense, especially in the playoffs. Yeah, it's been their defense. Coyote says Dak wins Super Bowls with the 49ers coaching the team. Yeah. Shoot, yeah. Jets, we got right here. Jets ain't proven sheesh. Yeah, I mean, they giving the Jets borrowed credibility due to the fact that Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be healthy and they got 50 million running backs over there. And they got some weapons on the outside as far as their wide receivers, right? They got a three-headed monster there. Here's my only thing that I would say. If I'm the Cowboys GM, right? I'm GM in this team. I'm looking at the Jets, waiting for them to cut some of that running back stuff, and I'm bringing them over here, right? I'm looking at the Jets also on the interior defensive front. They got a lot of boys there. I'm looking to see whether or not they're going to cut one of those boys, bring them over here, and as well as the Cleveland Browns. I'm trying to re-solidify my interior far as defensive tackle, plus I'm trying to bring in more and more competition to my running game. That's what I'm trying to do. Need a lightning running back. Yeah. I like Rico. Y'all seen the film that I did the other day. I like Rico. I like what he brings to the table. But I'm always looking. I'm always trying to replenish and replace. That's what I'm trying to do. And if I can go younger and faster at that spot, I'm doing it. No love lost over here. And speaking of that, with losses and loves and things like that, hey, we got a protection plan. We call it Flex on them, put some fireworks with it, baby. And with PrizePicks, you got Flex Friday protection play. It's all about being protected, baby. And when you are protected, you can save up to $20 with your cash advances with this. And I'm going to tell you guys, 100% of your deposit match up to $100. We will do that over here. All you have to do to just get opt into that is click this right here, and then you opt in. So when you pick your plays or what have you, just like they have B-Day boys, you know what I'm saying? Come on with it. Community play 5 times the payout. They got all of these things, and you just click that right here, and then it will submit you into the selections that they have. I clicked on it too fast. But you guys get what I'm saying. So download PrizePicks, use promo code LAW, and 100% of your deposit match up to $100 will be applied to you. Can we get it? Can we get it moving, baby? Come on. Ice Cold Cowboys says, sign C dangerous already. Here's my thoughts with Lamb. And I'm glad that you want to segue into that. I think that the Cowboys are really playing with fire. They are. I truly believe that Lamb is one of those guys that it's equivalent to what Parsons does during the offseason, minus the podcast stuff and minus being visible, of going to the all-white party and going places here and there. And I'm not taking away from that from Parsons. Don't think that I am. Because we know for sure Parsons is a workout animal. But can you imagine that this dude is the exact same thing? He's a workout animal, but he don't do all of the extracurricular activities. Right? This is by far the first 88 that we had on this team. That's different from all of the. He's different from Pearson, right? Drew, shout out to Drew. He's different from the playmaker, right? Shout out to the playmaker. You know what my guy here, playmaker.
Crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Yeah. He's different from the Antonio Bryant, right? And he's different from Dez. Now, Dez, to a degree, Dez didn't have a lot of off-field situations, too, by the way. You know, Dez was Dez. I like Dez, you know. Fix this, Rich, you know. But from a situation collectively, that this is the smoothest 88 we done seen. Yeah, shout out to 88, man. All right, Swayze says, Michael Parsons was at Michael Rubin's party, shaking my head. Camp is less than 30 days away. This team is more worried about their brand. We need a Jimmy Johnson. Now, to echo what I just said, here's what I don't want to be put in the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't judge the man or what he's doing and what he's getting into when it is his off day, you know. Yeah. I'm not finna go back and forth of saying that those things are not of any consequences nor repercussions. But what I will say,
number one,
is, let me see. I got this. Let me see if I can finagle this up. Hold on, bear with me. Because I want to play this. But before I play this, I want I'm moving stuff around. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Save images. I don't know if it's going to be able to download that like that. Hold on. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We build plane while we fly. Bear with me, baby. Bear with me. Twitter. And this is me editing right now. You know, I'm editing on the fly. So when y'all bear with me, I'm like, in the beginning. Listen properly. Where my guy at?
In the beginning.
Here we go.
Yeah. In the beginning. In the beginning.
Number one.
All right.
In the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
In the beginning. Yeah.
All right, so in the beginning, Parcells was on point. We got this group, man, that we are part of, and we bounce ideas off to our people. Parcells came out with a commandment, right? I'm going to tie all of this in. But this was a quarterback's commandment, like the 10 Commandments. Yeah, just so he won't be like, you know, blasphemous. He put 11 of them out there. Yeah. But neither here nor there. Ignore options. Clowns can't run a huddle. Fat quarterbacks can't avoid the rush. Know your job. Know your players. Be the same guy every day. Throw the ball away. Manage the game clock. Get your team in the end zone. Don't panic. And don't be a celebrity quarterback, right? So those were his 11 commandments. And we're going to play the audio. Brought to you by PrizePicks. Come on with it.
Okay, here are the quarterback commandments. Number 1, press or TV, agents or advisors, family or wives, friends or relatives, fans or hangers-on. Ignore them on matters of football. They don't know what's happening here. Number 2, don't forget to have fun, but don't be the class clown. Clowns and leaders don't mix. Clowns can't run a huddle. Number 3, a quarterback throws with his legs more than his arms. Squat and run. Fat quarterbacks can't avoid the rush. Number 4, know your job cold. This is not a game without errors. Keep yours to a minimum. Study. Number 5, know your own players. Who's fast? Who can catch? Who needs encouragement? Be precise. Know your opponent. Number 6, be the same guy every day. In condition, preparing to lead, studying your plan. A coach can't prepare you for every eventuality. Prepare yourself. And remember, impulse decisions usually equal mistakes. Number 7, throwing the ball away is a good play. Sacks, interceptions, and fumbles are bad plays. Protect against those. Number 8, you must learn to manage the game. Personnel, play call, motions, ball handling, proper reads, accurate throws, play fakes. Clock. Don't you ever lose track of the clock. Number 9, passing stats and TD passes are not how you're going to be judged. Your job is to get your team in the end zone, and that's how you're going to be judged. When all around you, number 10 this is, when all around you is in chaos, you must be the hand that steers the ship. If you have a panic button, so will everyone else. Our ship can't have panic buttons. And the last one, don't be a celebrity quarterback. We don't need any of those. We need battlefield commanders that are willing to fight it out every day, every week, and every season.
So that was Bill Parcells' 10 commandments or 11 commandments. And I went and thumbed through all of them, read them, and I said that, objectively speaking, because what brought this up is when I saw C.J. Stroud. I'm going to get to Dak Prescott. But when I saw C.J. Stroud going to Tokyo, going to the parties, the white parties, being with I guess the girl that wrote slut on her forehead, I forgot her name. We just call her slut. But y'all know who I'm talking about, right? He hanging with her, going to the movies, getting, some sugar wall action. I don't know, but he's doing all of this stuff, making him the number 11, the celebrity quarterback, right? But let me get to Dak Prescott, and this is objectively speaking, by the way, hit the panic button, David. David says, hit the panic button. Where my panic button at? But here we go. Jerry, get your hand off of it, man. Get your hand off of it. But here's what I'm going to say. And what's her name? I don't want to call her slut, man. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I forgot the young lady's name, but she wrote it. That's what she put on her head. I didn't put it there. What's her name? Y'all bail me out. Don't counsel me. I just got started. Yeah. Action Power says, let them be great. They're human. Like us. Okay. Action says her name is. Action, this is her name right here, boy. What'd you say, boy? What's her name?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck to it. Spit on that thing.
All right, you says Amber Rose. Okay, so Amber Rose, CJ and Amber Rose in them. All right, so if we offended anyone, charge it to my head, not my heart. But I said out of those commandments that Dak Prescott, to me, he need to do a better job at number 7. Throw the ball away is a good play. Sack, interceptions, and fumbles are bad plays. Protect bad plays. You know what I'm saying? And that's not an indictment on Dak. You know, that's just something that good coaches will identify. You know, throw that damn ball away, man. Hey, we gonna punt. We gonna play the field, baby. That's what we gonna do. We ain't gonna force anything when we get to the postseason, right? That's why I said that there was a Super Bowl in there if Parcells was able to coach maybe another 4 or 5 years with Romo, but that's a whole nother conversation. All right, and then I said number 8 that Dak Prescott need to improve on managing the game. Clock. There were a series even in that Lions game that I believe either Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott, they got thrown off with the clock. Instead of just running the freaking ball, they tried to throw it for the first down. And he said, oh, it was on me. Nah, dog, you got the lead. Run the ball. Kill the clock. Clock. You know, that's what he's saying. You know, put the play calling into the situation as the quarterback to be in control. Is that an indictment on Dak Prescott? Don't y'all shank me with the butter knife. Y'all know I'm Team Dak Prescott over here. I'm just giving you guys some objectivity, okay, and some constructive criticism. And then I put maybe 10. Don't panic, right? It states here when all around you is in chaos, basically, you got to be the person to get the ship in order. Your job is to get people in order. Don't panic, right? So that everyone else can see you keeping your head afloat. I wouldn't mind at all in that postseason game when CeeDee Lamb was looking disheveled and his face and his chin were just as long as Jay Leno's, if Dak Prescott would have walked over to him and snatched a knot in him a little bit and said, hey, you're going to have to work it the way that I'm working it. I get it. The play calling is trash right now, but you and I need to be on the same page. That's just what it is. Take control of the situation. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. Hey, I'm the HNIC here. Look, you might not get this ball until third quarter if you fool around and acting like that, you know, because I'm trying to win the game at its most, right? And this is what we practice and this is what we're going to do. That's what I'm saying, you know. But neither here nor there. I think that out of the 10 commandments or 11 commandments, 7, 8, and 10, and once I get a situation to screen grab this, I will share it around, you know. But that's just what I have as far as the Cowboys updated news. Don't shank me with the butter knife, baby. Y'all know how it goes from here. We As Motors, you know what HNIC is. I had a coach to tell me that one time, you know. I'm the HNIC over here. Okay, all right, bro. You know.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Don't get me, coach. Shoot. Kevin, shout out to you, man. JV Boy says, DC Fan 99, what were the excuses you are accusing me of? Yeah. What are the excuses? I think we were fair and balanced with this. I think that, you know, even when you go back to listen to what Cam Newton had to say about the market and the quarterbacks, we all want to win. We all want to just talk about football, but it's a unique situation. Whereas football, based upon the things that's been really occurring in the National Football League, is that if you really think about it, football is the only sport that everybody be talking about the salary cap. The cap. Oh, man, the cap. We can't do this. We can't do that. All of the other leagues, and, of course, other leagues don't have 53 players plus the 10. So it's equivalent because they still got to pay the practice squad people. So now all of the other leagues got 63 players. But the NFL do, right? The NFL got to manage 63. But here's the other side of the coin. Not all of the other leagues only play equivalent to about 20. What we play collectively, y'all, right around anywhere between 20 and 22 games a year, if you add preseason and the playoff games. So we play the least games. You get a week off, give or take, and you pay the most money. But you get crazy bukus of ratings. Shoo. And the other sports in the other league, they play a lot of god doggone games. 82 games in basketball plus playoffs. Shoot, that's a lot of games, man. 1,000 games in baseball. Shoot. 1,000 games you play in baseball. Shoot. There's a lot of games, man. And Ron says each game is like a car wreck. So when it's the player, and then none of not the Cowboys play, but none of the NFL players got this guaranteed stuff, right? Yeah. We want to see the outer edges of the contract. We were like, oh man, that dude getting paid. He getting paid $25 million. That's a lot of money. He should never have to work again. But you don't see that 10% is going to the dang what you call that, the scouting. No, the agent. Yeah, 10% going to the agent. 33 and the 3% going to Uncle Sam. Sure, I asked my tax lady, I said, hey, is there any way I can claim Uncle Sam? You know, I carried him all last year, man. Can I claim Uncle Sam? That uncle, he's taking 33%, right? And then they got this tax that when you travel and play to other states, they tax you differently. And then you got, you better not have baby mamas and stuff, you know, they got their hands out, you know, reaching through the camera. You better, it's cheaper to keep her, we better keep you one. But y'all know what I'm saying. You know, them players be got doggone. The only time they can splurge, they go buy a bottle of rosé, and then they got about 2 or 3 of them for their buddies and partners and stuff, man. It's just crazy, man. Shoot, it's a lot of money, man. Brian Bradford says Tyreek Hill, yeah. Now Uncle Sam, Law Coyote, yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way, man. Trying to figure out a way I can claim Uncle Sam. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way, man. You know, tax where your payroll is coming from. Texas and Florida, we good. Nah. Yeah, but they do this. I think it's called like a franchise tax where they get taxed extra, depending on where their games were played. Because these players are technically contracted players, and their work and duty was at this particular state. It's some kind of crazy law, man. But hey, it's law, you know. Pass me the Henny. Hell, they got me ready to drink already. Miko, appreciate you, man. Yeah. It's $15,000 to bury your loved ones. Yeah, you got to have burial insurance. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. I really thank all of you guys for this episode on a Friday. I thank those who share. Man, can y'all tell me? Put a 4 in the chat if you share it, man, because I need the shares to be up, man. If y'all can do me a huge favor, share this around. Sharing is caring. And let's continue to grind, baby. Yes, and enjoy yourself, because normally I open up the phone lines and we get things going, but we got still family and friends in town, so we're going to hang out with them. And I watched Power. It was a really good episode. You know, watch Power, kick it. Tyreek done fool around and knocked up. I'm telling y'all the shows. No. And then they got I got a movie out with, was it Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cops or something like that? That's out right now on Netflix. King Kong is out now on HBO, so we're going to have a movie day, man, and then we're going to get things going that way. Yeah, mid-season finale. Yeah. Also, how many episodes? Is it 10 episodes, Brian? Or is it just going to be like 8? They threw a curveball on this episode. I ain't going to even lie, man. You know, they threw a curveball, man. You know, it's just crazy. Yeah. Norma been making some crazy move ever since she got rid of her henchman, man. She got rid of her number one dog, and she's been out there. She for the streets now, man. I thought she's supposed to be like this real well put together lady, a sophisticated lady, but now shoot. Barbecue was good, man. Action Power. Yeah. Barbecue was good. Food was good. Baked beans busting. Yeah. Hot dogs were busting. Beef dogs, all of them were busting. Had to break mine in half. Yeah. The new Beverly Hills is good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She stabbed. She's been on a downfall ever since she got rid of Obi. For real, man. She been on that downfall, man. Yeah, man. And Lil Tommy. He's on the booger sugar now, man. It's crazy, man. Like, come on, man. Let's get back to the old days, man. Yeah. Holly says, man, come on, man. Pause on the hot dog. You got to break your hot dog in half now. Bite it from the side. Got to look out for cameras. This is the world we live in now. You got to eat like that. Yeah. Oh, JV boy. I'll tell you this though, JV boy. Power is really good. It's really good. It's helping me out during this long off season. But I would tell you this. Wait. If you haven't watched it, just wait and binge watch it, dog. It'll be better that way. Yeah. Chicken was good too. Chicken was good last night. There's no more devil eggs, man. Ooh, and you don't put no raisins on the devil eggs either. Yeah. So, man. I can't wait till Blue Eye Samurai come out part 2. That's what I'm waiting for. It had steak and potatoes. What about beans and bologna?
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
All right. Ryan says he loves some devil eggs. Yeah. I like to say this. I say this on all of my closing. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired, and it makes you all hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty, and it will seem empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and all that you dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply, go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or the poverty or famish or fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty and no raisins, you will get it, baby. Come on, baby. Hey, if you like raisins in the chat, man, shout out to the Raisin Gang. Just give me the grapes, man. The same thing, man. Come on, give me the grapes. All right, man. Shout out.
Damn.
Rico, I'm gonna take y'all home, baby. Let's go. I'm back hungry again. That's why I'm really leaving.
Give me my thing, you.
Come on. Oh man, somebody turned 45. Happy birthday, man. 45, baby. Come on. Lately, I just want to roll those credits, baby. That's what we want to do. I just want to roll the credits. Hey.
Kinda check the song. Lately, I just want to run it up.
Look at them fireworks, baby.
Lately, I just want to run it up.
Oh.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that.
Shout out to you, Jay Verse. Appreciate you for the $10 super chat. And Swayze, appreciate you for the $5 holler. Come on. Hey. Shout out to you, Jay Jones. Shout out to you, Big Benny. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, Holly.
You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it.
Get them, Parsons.
Baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer.
Call it Tula, what?
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. I have to take it.
Jarvis was good. He says, hey, Law. You think Justin Rogers is gonna be a big role this year? Play a big role? I don't know. With these guys, we got hope, and at the end of this month, we will be reporting the hope aspect. Projections. Shout out to my guy Chauncey Golston. Shout out to my guy Brandon Tuck for all that he do for the nation. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Until next time, hey babe, we about. If you enjoyed this show, be sure to hit the like, share this content, and let's go. That's all we want to do. Run it up, run it up, run it up. And we are up out of here. Let's slow it down just a little bit though. If I could find it. What my music at? Yeah. Well, wow. Shout out to Sadiq. One love to Sadiq Charles. She a real one. Salute to Jonathan. Saquon Barkley. Yeah. Yeah.
Take a bite of my burger, babe. Save a last bite for you.
And you.
For you. Don't let the street lights. Right. I want flowers. You know it's dangerous. Don't let the street lights hit you.
I be on.
I'll follow. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you do.
Let's go, man! Let's go! Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns. But there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
No doubt.
Go birds!
Let's go birds! ELVS!
This is $10 super chat.
Let me crack your cream and fertilize your ground.
Twy Man says, I didn't have a good time. I had a great time, Law. Keep pushing, King. DC for life and forever. Come on, choir. Appreciate you so much for your support. It's the Oxnard Fund grows. Let's get it. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you. Come on, choir. Let the AI speak on it too.
Twyman $10. I didn't have a good time. I had a great time. Law, keep pushing, King. DC for life and forever.
Always and forever. Yeah. See, that's what it is right here. See, I was about to get back, zombies. There we go.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
I want to get mine out the mud. I want mine out the dirt. I don't want no handouts. I don't want no celebrity to co-sign me and somebody to see me in the street and say, I remember when such and such put you on. No. It may sound harsh, but I'm going to beat myself up so the world can't beat me up. Because the world is a cruel place.
Shout out
it can be
to
a beautiful
Sadiq.
place if you allow it
Appreciate
to be.
you.
Once your perspective changes, that's when miracles
Shout out to
happen.
Mama Sadiq,
what else
too.
I got to conquer so I can get to the next level? What else? There's always going to be giants at the gate. If it ain't rough, it ain't us. Let's go.
Let's go.
So it ain't like, why me? It's like, why not me? Let's do it. The flowers don't chase the bees. The flowers just are.
That's where the guts went, just dropped them. Ain't nobody calling me.
Until next time, DC for life. We up out. Rewind, gang. I see you, gang. Peace.
Asking me, am I still
Jose.
Y'all use the check on me.